Hi, how are you? I just wanted to come out tonight and talk to you about what we believe, what we put our faith in, what we know to be right, what we know to be wrong. For example, it's wrong to go out in a rainstorm without an umbrella. Why? Because you'll get wet. You get wet, you get sick. You get sick, you can't work. Then you end up at home. Or how about this? It's if you take something from a store without paying for it, that's wrong. Why? Because you didn't pay for that item. It's not yours. That's stealing. Or how about something a little bit more provocative? How about you're married and for the past 2 years you've been having an affair with the boss's wife and you got caught? Well, believing it's right to do so doesn't save you from the reality that you got caught and that you've hurt yourself, your boss's wife, and you most certainly made it very hard for you at work with the boss. So I've named, like, I think 3 different scenarios, but they all have to do with belief. And then the basic everyday beliefs. You believe it's good to drink a Coke over ice versus maybe I don't like ice in my Coke. Or you believe 7-Up is better than Coke. Those are preferences. Those are not life and death things. It's a preference. It's a choice. Choice made, you see. Well, now let's get to something a little bit more real. You believe in a God that gave his one and only son to die on a cross so that you could be able to go to heaven and be with God forever and be forgiven of your sin, of your bad behavior, of your bad choices, the things that you do that you know are wrong. You believe in a God that gave his son to take all the judgment, all the beatings, all the whippings for you, so that the God that you believe in wouldn't have to do that to you, even though you deserve it. Now, that's the God that I believe in. But then there are other people who believe in a God that tells them that if there is anyone out there who doesn't believe the way they do, it's okay to take their life, to kill them. And in that belief system, if you find yourself tired of that way of believing and you want to go out of it, maybe join another belief system, then all of a sudden you're not right with God and you should be killed. Well, see, the two belief systems to me are diametrically opposed to each other. One breath, God is saying, I love you and I gave my son to you. And on the other breath, God is saying, if you leave me, I'll kill you. If you don't believe in me, I'll kill you. So one of us is serving a God that isn't right in the head. One of us is serving an imposter, a false God. Well, today in this country, quite recently, we witnessed a man being burned alive in a cage. We witnessed at least 11 young boys beheaded because of watching a soccer game. We witnessed thousands of people being murdered because they refused to call Allah God. How dare they do that? And then in this country, we claim that they're hijacking that religion. These maniacs in black are hijacking a religion. Yet, I don't see in the news anywhere where there are massive rallies everywhere in the country protesting this evil group that hijacked their religious beliefs. I don't see anywhere where anyone said anything, even remotely rebuking ISIS or Al Qaeda or any of the major groups. Why? Well, to be quite honest, they're afraid. I think I'd be afraid too if the God I serve had the power to kill me if I disagreed with him. We in this country have lost brothers and sisters in the faith in China, in not China, Afghanistan, uh, Iraq, Egypt, all over the Middle East. Christians are being killed. They're having a gun placed up against their head and they're being given a choice. Convert to Islam or die. Does that sound like the religion of peace to you? And in this country, we coddle to it. Our president won't even call it what it is. Back in World War II, we knew what Nazism was. We knew what it was to fight the Nazis. And they were out and out evil, dark as anything. We fought the communists. We knew that they were evil. Now, we don't even know what evil is. We can't call adultery adultery. We can't call it sin when we steal something. We can't call it sin when we cheat on our wives or our husbands. Or we cheat on our boss by stealing time from him or equipment. No wonder we can't call the religion of peace what it is. We don't even know what religion is anymore or what peace is. You see, in this country, what's good is evil. What's evil is good. I'm not saying that we need to be Ozzie and Harriet like in this country. That's crazy. I wouldn't say that. I think, though, we need to be mature enough to know right from wrong, good from evil, an evil that the Bible calls evil. We don't need to have a president stand up in front of a group of people and tell us to get off of our high horse because the Crusades were exactly the same thing. No, they weren't, sir. The Crusades were about defending Jerusalem against the Muslim army that were coming to take over and destroy it. That's what the Crusades were about. I'm not an expert on historical events, so I'm not going to go further with that. But listen, we need to come back to common sense in this country. I think the right and wrong, good from bad, up from down. We don't even know any of that anymore. Now, everything is relative. What's good for me might not be good for you. Really? Try that in a burning building. You say you're the fireman, you're trying to save a life, and the person you're trying to save says, no, don't save me. I don't see anything wrong here. You're judging me and telling me I have to believe what you believe and go with you, but this fire might burn me and kill me. See how absurd that is? And yet we do it all the time. We call one way of thinking bad, and we call another way of thinking good. We need to wake up in this country, people. And I know it's not too late. And what we need to do is have a march for the martyrs. We need to all get together, all the believers, all of us get together in Washington, like a 1,000,000-man march. And we need to have a prayer meeting right there on the steps of the White House. Right there. We need to do this. We need to call on the Lord while he may still be listening. Because if we don't call on him now, one day we're not going to be able to. And what's going on in the Middle East right now, believe me, it's coming. It's coming. We need to get right. We need to get right. We need to get right with God and with each other. Husbands and wives need to get together again. Children ought to obey their parents again, honor them. Right needs to be called right. Evil needs to be called evil. Regardless of what you have in the bank. It's funny, that 50 Shades of Grey book, the character in the book is supposed to be this rich guy who gets off on mistreating a woman sexually. And they call that good. They call that provocative. They call that sexy. But if we put a poor homeless guy in that very same role, we call him a pervert and a sicko, and he ought to be arrested. Why? It's the same behavior. One's just made up, the other one isn't. One's got a fancy suit, the other one doesn't. You see how we do? It's all beliefs. What we believe, what we perceive to be true, versus what really is true. Well, listen, I've rambled enough. Thank you for giving me your time tonight. God bless you. Let's pray for the people over there. People are dying every day because of what they believe in. And let's hope that we one day will have that same backbone in us. This is Mark Stoddard. Good night.